Hello everyone. Welcome to this episode of Know Your World with Nishi. I've always been intrigued about Central Asia, largely because I didn't know much about the place, the region, its history and culture. In fact, not just me, my friends, people in my network, my acquaintances, relatives, not many people knew about this region. So I decided I couldn't wait any longer. So the first country I decided to visit was Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan is the largest country of Central Asia and is also the ninth largest in the world. This vast country is renowned for its scenic beauty of steppe grasslands, serene mountains, picturesque lakes, intriguing canyons, and much more. Kazakhstan also has a rich history as it is inhabited by over 130 different ethnic groups from various countries of the former Soviet Union. Scythians, or better known as Sakas, were the earliest known nomadic tribes that dwelt in the steppes of Kazakhstan between 500 BC and 300 AD. They were followed by the Huns, an Indo-European warrior tribe who went on to conquer Europe around the 5th century. Native Turkic kingdoms called Khaganates emerged between 6th and 8th centuries. During this time, Silk Route trade flourished and Islam was introduced by Arabs in Central Asia. In the 13th century, Kazakhstan suffered several raids of Genghis Khan, who preyed on the prosperous Silk Route towns and made them a part of his Mongol Empire. After the split of the Mongol Empire, parts of Kazakhstan was ruled by various dynasties including Amir Temur in the 14th century. Finally, in the 16th century, Qasim Khan united all Kazakh clans and established the Kazakh Khaganate with its capital at Turkestan. The Russians made their entry into Central Asia between 1847 and 1853 by gradually building several forts in the region, including at Verny, which now is known as Almaty. The Russian Cossacks conquered the various Khaganates and made Central Asia a part of the Russian Empire. During the Soviet era, Kazakhstan was made an autonomous republic called Kazakh Soviet Socialist Republic in 1920. After the collapse of Soviet Union in 1991, Kazakhstan achieved its independence and Almaty became its capital. Kazakhstan's capital was moved to Astana in 1997. Today, Kazakhstan boasts of modern cities. It has Almaty, Shymkent and Turkestan in the south, capital Astana in the north, Aktau in the west along the Caspian Sea, Oskimel in the east and Karagandi in the steppes of central Kazakhstan. Most of the cities in the oil-rich country of Kazakhstan have modern infrastructure like good roads, rail and air connectivity. Kazakhstan has continental climate and experiences extreme weather. The country is best visited between end of April and October, although certain regions have their own seasonality. For instance, it gets very hot in South and West Kazakhstan, like in cities of Almaty, Shymkent and Turkestan in June and July. Temperatures could go up to almost 40 degrees Celsius or even more, and hence the best time to visit them are in end April, May and then August to September. North and East Kazakhstan are best visited between May and September. They are very cold in the rest of the months. Winters start from end October or early November right till the end of April, and the temperatures go well below zero. This is the time for winter sports though, like skiing, and Almaty has excellent facilities to offer. Those who dare to travel in December can witness the Independence Day parade on the 16th of December, and people traveling in mid-March can join the most famous Kazakh festival of Nowruz, the traditional New Year. Kazakhstan has an efficient mobile network. Altel works well in most places and SIMs are easily available for tourists. Before purchasing, convert your currency into tenge, the local currency. There are plenty of forex centers in the city and $1 yields approximately 450 tenge. There are two aspects though one needs to be careful about on a visit to Kazakhstan: languages and communication. First, the only languages that are generally understood in the country are Russian and Kazakh. Even the signboards are in these languages. English isn't widely understood and hence one may need an English speaking guide or a good translating app to navigate through the country. The other problem for some could be that meat is staple food, with horse meat being the most popular. Vegetarians may have limited choice. Salads, sandwiches, rice, mashed potato, and lentil soup are some of the options to choose from. For those craving for Indian food, Almaty has 5 to 6 prominent Indian restaurants, but other cities have fewer options. However, those who fancy local cuisine can relish Central Asian delicacies such as bishbarmak, which is traditional pasta with horse meat, plow lamb with pilaf rice, khurdak, roasted lamb, lagman, which is handmade noodles and different breads like tandoor naan and borsak. And don't forget to try kurut, which are salted cheese balls, camel milk, and of course, kumis, the fermented horse milk. For travelers from India, the good news is that Kazakhstan does not require a visa for entry for up to 14 days of stay at a time. Getting to Almaty is very convenient from India. Although the connection is only from Delhi at present, there are 2 flights daily from Delhi to Almaty and you get there in just about 3 hours. Ticket prices are very reasonable if you book in advance. Indians are well regarded in Kazakhstan, in fact, in most of Central Asia. Guess what? We owe our popularity to old Bollywood movies. Because of the Cold War during the Soviet era, Hollywood movies were banned and foreign entertainment was largely restricted to Indian movies. The elderly still remember movies like Sita or Geeta, Avara and the likes, and the middle-aged call out names of Mithun Chakravarti the moment they see you and sing out loud Jimmy Jimmy from the famous Bollywood movie Disco Dancer. The youngsters are still crazy about the Khans and the Kumars, but I found the following of course stronger in countries like Uzbekistan and Tajikistan. The respect is now even higher for our prowess in IT and success in space missions. Many perceive Kazakhstan, or for that matter the entire Central Asia, to be a conservative Muslim region. While it is true that Islam is the major religion in Kazakhstan, people here are extremely secular in their outlook, largely because people from various ethnicities and faith migrated over centuries to this region and settled here. Tengrism was the native religion of the nomadic tribes of the steppes in the ancient times. Various Turkic tribes, including Kazakhs, were animists and worshipped nature. Their supreme deity was Tengri, the sky god, and his wife Umay, the Mother Earth goddess. A few nomadic Kazakhs living in remote parts of neighboring Mongolia and Russia still practice some old rituals of Tengrism. Most girls in Kazakhstan don't wear hijabs. They were happy to greet and ask us where we came from. When they heard Mumbai, you could see the sparkle in their eyes as they revealed their dream to come to Mumbai and meet some of their favorite Bollywood actors in person. My colleague Bornov Roy Chaudhary from Guwahati also got a lot of attention for being from the region of Assam tea.
Hope you like this video. But before you go, I'd like you to know that we have videos on Almaty, Shymkent, and Turkestan. Do check them out when you have some time. Thanks for watching.
unwinds, live their stories,